Hello everybody, welcome back to the Communicraft server where somewhat of a prank-ish thing has gone on. I say ish because I actually knew that this had happened. Basically, I complained whilst I was on a call with Flame and Space that I had no wood at all. Actually, they said something about it, I said no, I don't have any wood, it's the resource I have the least of, and they gave me a wonderful forest. Yeah, and thinking about this could probably be seen as representing my absence, somewhat. I was away for a week, as I explained in the Business Elite episode. And yeah, I suppose in a way you could say that this is, like, showing that in, well, I suppose it's a bit over-exaggerated, but yeah. So yeah, I came back on. This is actually the first time I saw this today, I'm pretty sure. The other stuff that's around here I was actually present for. So what has happened is we were commenting on the fact that this has been here for almost 3 months now. It's actually coming up to, yeah, basically 3 months. Let me just double check something a second. Yeah, in 2 days from the release of this video, it is 3 months since this has been placed here. And yes, other stuff happened. This Flame has put that there. Space has put that there. There's a ghost and a smiley face, which I think is, I think Space said is to sort of talk about my my skin. And yeah, looks like we got a bit of cleanup to do. Something quite good actually out of this is they have put a load of oak down, which is useful just in general, but they have also put some dark oak down, which is actually something I need for today. It was the material that I'm going to build the building out of today. There is another thing over here. West was, we couldn't find West the other day. We were all searching for him. He said that he was in the other world, and we had no idea where he was. Seems that he was over here building this. He said he was pranking someone somewhat, and this seems to be what that is. Like, I didn't notice it until very, very late on. Like, we even had a point where I got Flame and Space to go in the Nether so I could sleep in that bed over there to see if he was in the overworld or not, and he was over here. And he's built this little thing and a little bit down there, and I already feel jealous. Like, it's apparently because basically I rarely build houses like in my Tech Classic. I haven't really built a house. Business Elite, I suppose you could say I have somewhat of a building that I call my residence, and here I don't really have too much of a house. I have a bed that's outside the pumpkin farm, which is where I sleep. So he built me a house, which, you know, quite a nice house in all honesty. A little button here going into here. Very, very nice interior. Obviously not finished. We kind of met him halfway through it. But yeah, like all of this stuff, like this. I didn't notice this. This has only just come apparent to me. We've got a little thing here. But the thing I noticed, and I really like, is down here. Well, we have this little tunnely type thing. I really wish I knew that this area existed before, like this cave. I don't know if it was naturally made or if he's actually mined this out. If it was naturally occurred, why didn't I know about this before? Because this is quite a nice thing that you could have. Well, this tunnel just fits really nicely with it. It would be nice if it actually went somewhere properly, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not really a beggar, but I think this got blown up the other day whilst we were exploring around here. But you know, we have some nice stuff over here. It's like a really, really, my brain wants to say like a humble build. Like it's not exactly out there. It's not like, you know, a big structure. Like a lot of them were saying while they're over my base. I have a lot of towers at my area. I like to build very big towers, seemingly. And that's because vertical space is cheaper than horizontal space. You can fit a lot more in horizontal than you can vertically. So a lot of mine are compact sideways, but very tall ways. And something I actually remembered with this is I said I was going to build it to world limit. And I realized recently that that's a stupid idea because I should have learned this as soon as I went and did the torching up for this area and doing that pillar and stuff. But you can't really do that because it wouldn't be loaded in. Like, half of it wouldn't load in, which is why I've actually only built that up to 197, I think. The Y at the bottom of this place is 69. Y, if I press F3 a second, you will see we are at 69Y. So 128 onto that is 197. So I've built up to 197 in glass. I did actually die, which was quite amusing. and quite embarrassing because we were showing a new guy around. They were like, "Oh, come over here, you know, have a look at what I've built," and I died. Like they came from the portal. I jumped down. I thought I was fine. Forgot that I didn't have. Oh, actually, I need to press F3 and H. Is it F3 and H? Is it? I think for durabilities. Yes, I do. I recently reset my .minecraft, so I had to sort that out. But I died. And my sword got stolen by Flame, because he's a very, very nice guy. He steals swords, and he said he was going to give it to me on Easter. But we need to go sleep in here. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Either way, these things are getting taken down. Luckily I have haste, and we can get out of here. So, or we can at least chop this stuff down. Because we also have an efficiency 5 and Silk Dutch thing. But yeah, this kind of it's kind of done two things for me. One, give me a lot of wood that I can use, which is great. Two, it made me kind of realize, not particularly in this area, but more where the portal is. When I had a look at it a while ago, or a bit ago, just as I previously logged on, that if I can traverse my way back over to the portal, it kind of, obviously it's, you know, a bit much, but like, you know, having a few trees around here wouldn't be too bad. Like, a lot of the time a lot of what I've done is I've flattened out the area, taken all the grass away because it kind of gets in the way, but a few trees around the area might not look too bad. But anyway, I'm going to have to get on to chopping this down, and it's going to take a while. I wish I had timber, let's say that. But this is going to give us a lot of wood for just generally chests, and also for the build that we're going to do today. So what I was planning on building is, well, I've had a couple of ideas, but I actually kind of blanked on them when I was planning this video, or this episode. I kind of blanked on what I wanted to actually do. So I thought of an idea I said about the other day, and that was, well, I was talking to Space and Flame and stuff, I was talking about making a pickaxe shop. Now, in a previous episode, I talked about how we can use emeralds, which we can get pretty easily because of our pumpkin farm. We can use those emeralds, and we can, you know, get for 13 emeralds, we can get an unbreaking 1 diamond pickaxe. Now, for 26 emeralds, that means we can get 2 unbreaking 1 diamond pickaxes, which means what we're able to do is we can combine them and get a non-enchanted pickaxe that we can just enchant generally. So I thought, why don't we make a pickaxe shop? Now a diamond pickaxe takes 3 diamonds to make, and the plan is with this shop is to have 4 different options. So the first option is going to basically be oh, I probably shouldn't do that with my sword. I like my sword too much. The first option is going to be having a non-enchanted diamond sword. Diamond pickaxe, sorry. So you can just have a plain diamond pickaxe that you don't want enchanted. And what I'll do with that is I'll make it cost 2 diamonds. So obviously, in most cases, I'd be able to say, oh, we want, you know, actually, should we do it from the top? We'll have to cut down all these as well. But oh, these are the dark oak ones as well. So I should take these down. But the point is, we can make that cost 2 diamonds, because that's cheaper than making it on your own, which will make people actually want to buy it, and also doesn't require sticks, but in all honesty, who cares about sticks too much? Well, me, because I don't have any wood, but now that is not the case, very much so. But, yeah, we can basically make it cost 2 diamonds, which is cheaper, and also, you know, cheap for us, cheap for the customer as well, and, you know, pretty good. Like, we won't be making a loss particularly, but we won't be really making too much of a profit in terms of everything. But if we are making a profit, it's in customers technically, because they'll be like, oh, well, what's the point in making my own when I can just spend 2 of them, keep 1 back, and, you know, get exactly the same product. So that's great. And then we'll also have 3 other options. The other options will be an efficiency 5, unbreaking 3 normal diamond pickaxe. So just unbreaking 3, efficiency 5. And that's good. That's good in most cases because we already have a librarian which does a quite cheap efficiency 5 book. So that'll be easy for us to get. We don't actually have a librarian that does Unbreaking 3 as far as I know, or at least one I can easily get to. but it's something that is not too difficult to really try and find. And you know, we can make that just cost 3 diamonds. We might actually make that cost 2 diamonds and then something else as well. Maybe some lapis. Maybe 1 or 2 lapis, because to get that I think you need to have a level 30 enchantment, which is 3 lapis. So you can still make a fairly good, you know, you don't spend as much still, and it's a guaranteed enchantment. Whereas when you enchant normally, you don't get a guaranteed well, you can't get efficiency 5 generally when you enchant anyway. You can only get efficiency 4, and you have to combine it either with an efficiency 4 book or an efficiency 4 pickaxe. So in terms of that, it's great as well. Then the other 2 are just going to be efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, fortune 3. So that's for anybody that wants guaranteed fortune, and also efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. So you can have a long-lasting efficiency, long-lasting fortune pickaxe that's also quite fast, especially when you have a beacon as well. And then we will also have the obvious unbreaking 3, fortune, unbreaking 3, efficiency 5, and then Silk Touch 1, which we also have a librarian selling a fairly cheap book. I think the book for Silk Touch is 7. I think it's about 7 emeralds, which is fairly cheap. Now let's actually make a little line into... Does this not go to the right place? Somewhat goes to the right place. Okay. We are going to have to throw these into a few chests, because my inventory is going to get full, and I know I don't have enough wood for my whole project. I've realized that as I'm doing this. But we are also getting dark oak saplings from this. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to pause and cut all this down, because this is going to take a while. So I'll see you once I've cut it all down. Okay, so cleanup is basically done now. We are just waiting for some of the trees to decay a bit more. You can see the amount of durability it's taken out on this axe, and this is unbreaking 3 as well. This is pretty much full-ish around the time I started. So that's what? Probably about nearly 600 durability taken out on this thing, or about 550, and that's with unbreaking 3, so that was a ton of wood. I've not cut these ones down because they're not too in the way, and it looks kind of nice. These ones I'm not so sure about, and these ones I've only recently just cut down. But yeah, we have a lot of wood, basically. A lot of it. Don't know where those stone bricks came from, but somewhere. And unfortunately, we have now got 4 signs here, or 5 if you count the M, that's there. And West was here first, guys. West was here first. Plus, where you put it, you know, this is quite nice having this here. It's just sort of not in the way, but I'm going to unfortunately have to tear these down, especially these 2 in particular, since they are on the top of my little base area. And don't worry, guys. In the future, I have a plan for this area, and we maybe even can get started on it today. Won't be priority today, but you never know, it might happen. If not, I'll try and get onto it in the next few episodes if I can, but that does mean that these are going to have to disappear, unfortunately. So let's just take these down. The reason we have, or Flame was using moss stone, is actually we found a mega tiger, which is great. We have built, or I built 2 new portals, one to a mega tiger and one to a mushroom biome. It's not the biggest mushroom biome in the world, and it is connected, I think, to another plains biome, or something similar. But it's a mushroom biome nonetheless. Come on, there you go. So that is great. So if we need mycelium, that is also going to be great. Plus, we can get mushrooms, which are also quite cool. And we can, if we bring a few mushrooms back, we can set up a soup shop. That might be something that we do. Don't know if I'm going to charge for it. Similar to the way that I have the potion shop, which I do need to finish the exterior of. But like in terms of currency, it's one of those things where diamonds aren't really what I think. You know, you shouldn't be really food for diamonds. I think what's the point in having a shop then? Someone else is just going to find a way and either undercut you or they'll just do it themselves. So I think I'll just have that as a donation thing, considering it will just be bowls, which are going to be quite cheap, especially since I have just cleared up all this wood now, and you get, like, I think 3 from each craft, and they'll just essentially be bowls. Just have to have 1 mushroom or 2 mushrooms, just generally around the place, and then you will be able to, you'll just be able to, with those, stock up. And what we could probably do is, I'm going to go over to spawn anyway, because that's where I'm actually building this whole thing, but you can actually have it so that you have a few mushrooms just sort of in the area, and you could just, like, right click whenever you need some food. That would be pretty cool. Maybe like a little dispensary type station where it will be like, oh, I need some food, click a button, it will give you a bowl. You can just right click on a mushroom. Either that, or we can just have it where it generally just has a lot of mushroom soup in there, and we can capture a mushroom behind the scenes. I think what I'll probably do is the first one, because that means I don't have to manually restock every time. People can just make sure they're carrying around bowls and stuff like that if they need it. And as I said, the bowls themselves are not going to be too bad to restock if I need to. Plus, I've been going to spawn a lot more than I used to nowadays, so I'll be able to make sure that's stocked up. But yeah, I have a lot of things that I need to get sorted. We're going to be doing this shop today, just because I kind of want to build something in spawn, plus I had the idea, and I thought I might as well get it done. And as well as that, I have a few other plans, such as I need to make some sort of ghast farm. I need to think or find out if there's a way of doing such a thing. I know there is a way you can do it with the pigman farms and stuff like that, but I'd like to have its own sort of thing, and that's for the ghast tears, because ghast tears are really the thing that we have the least of in terms of trying to think of the word, potion ingredients. That's it. Magma creams, we can sort that out. We have Blaze farm eventually, and slime farm we've got, which I also need to automate. I have a massive list of stuff. Hopefully we're going to be able to keep on going with this for a few episodes, I was going to say, for a very long time, because I have so many big ideas, and we're obviously not going to do those big ideas one after another. We're going to, have a bit of filler almost in the middle, but we're going to be building in spawn as well. But yes, we actually can now see around our base. So I came back and we have a little present here. Hey, Zog, I think I heard you needed these things. So he is, in this case, talking about this farm here. He's given us, I think he said 64 pistons in here. We've got some poppies and some sugar, which has been renamed to cocaine. Cocaine. I said that really weirdly. Cocaine. But yes, basically, that is fine. It's not the material we need the most of, in all honesty. I think I told him, considering it's 1 piston per layer, and really I don't think we're going to need... Well, actually, we're doing 2 sides, so yeah, that's fair enough. Also, another thing I need to check is, because I build it higher, the sugarcane actually gets propelled over here now. So I need to go sort that out, because I built up a few more layers, as you can see, and they all can be propelled upwards. And you can see, I think that's... Yeah, just in the time that I was taking this this forest down and had loaded this area, that's what that was running. I mean, I think I cleared it out when I logged off yesterday. So, I don't think it took that long to plant those trees, really. So what we're actually going to do is go get our cooked food back. Actually, we're going to move the diamond shovel, because we rarely use the shovel nowadays. It's kind of a thing. But yeah, what I'm going to do is... I'm actually going to spend a few hours, I think, basically getting rid of all these pumpkins and melons. And you may be asking, obviously, how am I just going to get rid of them? I'm not going to throw them in the lava, although I have lava over here. We are going to trade them. I want to get the most amount of emeralds. I know we have an emerald pyramid over there, but I want to get a ton of emeralds because I want a ton of pickaxes. I want to see if today-ish, potentially, we can get... or with all these pumpkins, we can maybe get a single chest, full of diamond pickaxes, unenchanted diamond pickaxes. So we have to get double a diamond. So basically, have to get a double chest of the unbreaking ones, and then combine those into the other ones, and then we can have a look at getting some of the enchantments to this. And whilst we're trading, it's also going to be going off, so that's going to be great as well. So I'm actually going to spend a few hours, most likely, doing that, getting all the emeralds, filling up a few chests, Getting rid of these chests because hopefully these will be done. Trading with this guy. I think it's 13 emeralds, if I remember correctly. 13 emeralds for an unbreaking 1 pickaxe. And we can maybe also do this with some other items as well. Particularly diamond chest plates, if I can find a very cheap one in a thing. But yeah, we also have a plan. I planned for a library of some sort just for enchanted books. Now that's great because we have the Enderman farm, and I think it will be more of a community thing where people are like, you can just give in enchanted books and have them all stocked up in a place. We'll have an enchanting area in there, I think. We'll have a load of books where basically people can just drop in books they don't want or drop in books they have a lot of. Like, for example, I could just get a lot of Efficiency 5s and Silk Dutches and throw them in there. I know there's a librarian with Infinity at spawn, so I could also get that guy sorted out. You know, just more of a community thing. Because I'm not really in this for profit, because I can kind of do all that stuff myself in a way. So, yeah, also we really need to... I just realised that this really is quite a small tower for now. I need to sort it out. And also I need to sort out an area similar to this. But yeah, I'm going to go for a couple of hours, do all this pumpkin stuff, and I will see you once that's all done. I'm also probably going to have to grow some dark oak trees as well. Okay, so I've done a lot of the trading over here. It took a long time. I had one specific set of time where I had about 5 trades that were expired, and I don't actually have any potatoes or carrots in this area. I need to go get some for myself, so I couldn't do those trades, meaning I had to go and buy a lot of pumpkin pies. But yeah, I did the calculation. It is 13 per. It is 13 emeralds per pickaxe, and it's 27 spaces in a single chest. Now, obviously, that means we have to get 54 enchanted pickaxes in order to get a a normal chest full of unenchanted pickaxes. So basically, 54 times 13 is 702. Divide that by 9. That's to put it into blocks. That is 78 blocks of emeralds, which took a bit longer than I thought it would, but that is a stack and 14. I've also got a few extras, so if I go over here, that there is how much we need to buy all of them. This is just backlog in order, well, backlog in general and backlog in order to refresh the trades, because there is a chance, or a high chance that, you know, trades are going to need to be refreshed. So I've got a double chest here. We're going to fill this up. It's going to take a while, I'm assuming at least. And I'm going to actually bring another normal chest over here. Let's see if I can get this one. Let's throw this there. And that's where the spare emeralds and such can go. But let's just unstack these. And we're going to have to get started with this. It's going to be great. Oh, actually, I was about to say that's already one that needs to be refreshed. But now, there we go. So the hope is that he just sort of refreshes generally like he is right now. These should be in here. Oh wait, I don't know how it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it was. Either way, we'll be able to check later. But let's actually do that. Should be enough where we can just sort of, you know, throw these in here every so often, and you know, just trade galore. It's great. It's fun. We wouldn't have been able to trade more anyway on that one because we only had 12, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. It goes down to 12 from 64. Okay. I thought this my main pickaxe was actually one of the pickaxes that like one of the pickaxes I just traded for. I thought I lost durability already. Wouldn't have made too much of a difference actually, because you know you get a slight bit of durability back anyway. I think you get, like, if you put, like, say a pickaxe with 1 durability and put it with another pickaxe with 1 durability, you would get like 4 or something like that, or it might be 3. I'm not sure. My brain wants to say like plus 10%, but that's just sort of me being a bit weird with it. I think what we're going to have to do is just grab a bit of iron actually, to try and see if we can refresh the trades with that. Let's just get a stack. So that's 8 trades with that. If we had a better iron farm, I'd probably do this a lot more. But you know, not the best iron farm in the world. It's good, but it's not in spawn chunks, and it's not like an Iron Titan, so it's not doing the best that it could. We're not doing that trade. Let's go find some coal, actually. I don't want to spend any emeralds. That's my preferred thing with this. I know I have a ton of coal over here. I actually have a ton of diamonds over here as well. I think I have a stack and 18, if nobody's stolen. Yep, a stack and 18. So let's just grab that, and if I knew there was a way of turning charcoal into coal, like put 4 charcoal together and get coal. I don't know. Minechem, that's why I like you. Yeah, this actually gives us more than we're gonna need when we're trading, so that's gonna be great. Let's actually throw these extras in there. So now what we'll be able to do is just do that. So hopefully it refreshes. You're gonna refresh. You're being nice and refreshy. No, you're not. You're gonna take more iron. There we go. Go on and refreshed. And this is the most enchanted pickaxe I've seen in my life, I think. This is great. Oh, I just thought of something. On Tekkit Classic Reborn, I can maybe do this next episode. I've realised I could throw an enchantment on my level, on my 1 durability pickaxe, and it would increase the EMC value of it drastically. 5. Oh, why haven't I done that before? Right. So we can buy 1 more if we wanted to. There is a double chest of diamond pickaxes. Right, now we're going to have to turn them into normal pickaxes. So after what I would say is probably the weirdest crafting session of my entire time playing this game, we now have a chest full of diamond pickaxes. Now I'm going to have to probably take out a few things from my ender chest so we can actually transport these over. Let's actually just take everything from here whilst we're at it. There is no reason for this to be in there. We can actually possibly take the enchantment table. That's not actually mine, though I can technically take it and claim it as mine in a way, because that enchantment table is the enchantment table I plan to use for the Enderman farm, but forgot about it. I forgot they existed, so I made my own. So that was the one that Space used. So I hope he doesn't mind that I took it. I technically repurposed it. My plan was to repurpose it for the Enderman farm because that's what it was supposed to be for anyway. I just kind of forgot, and yeah. So essentially that's the one I made, and I just moved Spaces. Let's just say that, okay? So yeah, I really need to sort this place out. I need like mass storage stuff. I'm planning to do that. That's one of the things I plan to do in there. But I just need to get a layout. Like, I've got the idea, but I need the layout, and I did have a massive plan. I've also got to make sure that I don't lag the server out by doing that massive plan, and I've got to get enough iron to sort out that plan. Like, I can cut corners in a way by using water streams instead, but that means I need a lot of obsidian, because of the way stuff works, and I need a lot of packed ice, and we haven't found an ice spike biome. That's something else we're trying to find at the moment. We found a mushroom island biome. We found Mega Tiger. We haven't found a spiked ice yet. It's something that I need to find, just generally. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is, I actually didn't farm any of the dark oak that I said I was going to get, so let me actually find the dark oak saplings. I think this should be in here and sort of just spattered around, just generally. But we're going to have to go farm some of these. Go cut them down, plant them again, cut them down, plant them again, etc., etc., until we get enough wood for this thing. And I'm actually going to go into NT-Edit, check the. I've already built this in a creative world, so I'm actually going to check how much wood I need exactly, and then it also uses slabs and stairs, so I'm also going to have to check that. I'm also going to have to. Basically, I'm just going to check the resources, and I'll see you after I've done that, and I'll see you in spawn where we're going to build this whole thing. Alright, so we are now at spawn, as you will be able to see. This is obviously our spawn portal, and I've been away for a week or so, well, over a week. Normally I'm away in between episodes, is a week, so you get to see some of the progress. But this has been a full, like, over a week of what seems to be quite a lot of progress being made, and this place is looking cooler and cooler every time I come to it. So, Town Hall, getting a bit cooler. I mean, like, look at this. You know, I was talking to Space about this, and he said, he was asking me how I felt about it, because I think he said he was a bit unsure, and I really like this. Like, the interior especially, I love this bit up here, you know, I don't know what it is, I think it's the cobblestone as well as the smooth stone. I've been using a lot of smooth stone stuff, so is he, but I think having the, like, cobblestone walls and stuff do add to it quite a lot. Though, I'm not a builder, so I can't really comment on about building things in high technicality. But yeah, basically that's pretty cool. We've had a few of these guys added. These are like little helper guys. These are just full of stuff. He's upgraded his farm thing. He's made it less manual than mine. Well, more automatic is the correct term, obviously. I need to make a proper one of these, like a really big one that we can use just as a server entirely. I think there are more efficient versions than this, so that is going to be something great as well. Also planning, once I get a few more, I may have to nick a few from here, once I get a few more farmers. So I'm not sure if it has to be farmers or just brown coats, but once I get a few more, at least 2 or 3 of whichever one I need. If it's brown coats, that'll be fairly easy because there's a few around here. If it's farmers, I'll have to get a few farmers, but that hopefully shouldn't take too long once it's automated. The hope is then I can make an automatic pumpkin, wheat, and potato farm for the entire server to take from if they want to. This will be great for, first off, trading, and second off, food. Space has already got somewhat of a farm here. I may need to nick some carrots from there because I haven't got any, as I said. And he's got a wheat set up here, and I think this guy has been doing stuff since we last saw him. Has he got a name? Space's Trusty Hoe, of course. But yeah, that's been done. I'm trying to think of. There's a zombie up there. He needs to light that up. He probably knows that he needs to light it up. He probably just hasn't done it yet. I think. Actually, I'm going to show off where I was originally going to build this thing. See, this is Flame's quartz teepee here, right here. Yeah, the quartz teepee. He originally used this as a house. It wasn't originally made of quartz, but, you know, he changed it to quartz because he could. If you go back to the first episode on this server, which I think is episode 3 of Communicraft, just generally, you will see that... I was about to say my sound's off. I think it's just extremely low. This is where we started. This is that starting thing. It doesn't look as nice in here, just because it is pure quartz. And I felt also I think there's carrots. Yeah, there's a carrot and potato in there. I might need to nick those and then send one back. Yeah, that's all done. This is in progress. All this stuff is seemingly the same. This place is quite nice. I was gonna take inspiration from this for my build, and I kind of did in a way with the archers. You'll see later, the archers here are very similar to the archers I put on my building, because I was at a loss of, you know, inspiration. But yeah, this is a, like, what is it? Oh wait, no, the sign's in here. This is a please donate and use bulk items thing. So please donate and use these bulk items for building up spawn and other community projects only. Do not use building supplies unless they are for spawn / the community. So we may have to look through here. I'm not sure if he's added anything, but you know, we can come through here. We can use some of these materials if there are any, which I don't think there are. What I'm actually made. Oh, he's got a problem with this one. What I might inquire or suggest that he does is all those chests he's got in the spawn area that have all that stone and dirt that he transports over here, because then it's because I'm assuming that's for the community in a way, and then people can use from that if they need to. I am assuming a majority of it's for that though, as I think he stated before. This place has actually got a very big upgrade. I still don't know who was building this. Down here, the Shire. Don't know who built it. I've died to it before, but I don't know who built it, so I don't know who technically killed me. But yeah, this place is down on the floor, not too much changed. But on the top floor, if I can get to it, actually, let's just get my ender pearls. I forgot where they were for a moment. But up here is actually if I can get up to the attic. There's like an attic area, and we came up here the other day. I'm surprised I remember my way around here all that well. There's a pretty nice area, like, it's a pretty nice view up here, just generally. I'm assuming he's using a lot of jack-o'-lanterns, but since they are pretty much the easiest lighting source. But I mean, seriously, we still need to fix that. I really do need to get the resources together for that, because it's looking ugly as all hell. That villager breeder there, I'm actually probably going to replace that one with the bigger one that I was on about, considering this one over here is a bit, well, you know, you look at it and you think, oh, that's like a day one project, which it kind of was. It's built out of like polished andesite, cobblestone, got some glowstone in there. That's not that bad, but I don't, you know, one of them is missing. You know, put a lot of polished andesite, and it looks messy. It's not very good. We need to sort out a proper system. I'm going to dig down as well. We can have a massive area in the ground where all these villagers come through, and they can be just put into like one big pen, and then we can maybe have a sorting system of some sort. I think I saw a system where someone has pretty easy to do, where you have one villager come through, and each time the villager comes through, they'll hit a pressure plate, close off that area, and then it'll travel, the like water flow will travel even further across. So that is something we can do. Like the little villager babies will come in, and I think the pressure plate stops the water, so that, you know, they won't suffocate straight away. They'll go down, and you know, transfer further and further across. That'll be something that we can do, and then we can request some new villagers when it comes to it. That is a project for the future, potentially. This place is looking really nice, as I said. Those need to be fixed. There's a villager still stuck in there. Really need to transport those if I can. That's a campsite that we're at. Spaces area is looking beautiful. Beautiful from here. Actually, I'm going to see if I can put load far on. Where is it? I like it. It's easier for... Wait, did I click it? I can't click it. Let's just put... Render distance far... Don't fall down. Far render distance. I don't like to use it too much in spawn. Like, especially around my area as well, I don't like to use a further render distance in general, because I only see... Like, what I see with normal is as far as I really need to see in general. But, yeah, this place is looking really nice, as you can see. And, yeah, that place is ugly. That looks really nice from here. Volcano is coming across nicely. I'm not sure if the top is done yet. If it is, then we'll have to see in the future. But I'm going to put that back down to normal. And this is what I was on about down here. This attic area with a door and windows that are missing. This looks quite nice. A lot of jack-o'-lanterns. I feel like I would be being spied every time I come in here, but, you know, chests. A bed actually up here. I think this is supposed to be adults area as a kind of little joke I think we were having. But yeah, that's the attic. It looks really nice. I wish I could actually build. That's just generally. I wish I could build. I wish I had the capacity to right-click with a block. No, I just wish I could build a bit better than I can. Hopefully, this building that I'm making now is going to be okay, though. Having a look at that place, it seems like it's going to be quite similar to that. But yeah, I was going to build outside the quartz teepee. Realized that I basically said I'm going to build there. Wanted something similar to like this, and then I thought, you know, I can come up here, have it run off here, and it'll be quite nice. And I realized I made it in creative, and I realized if I built it from here, it goes like back here and back there, and that's like through the center. So it would probably cut off this anyway and just obscure it generally. I might use that area for some other sort of shop in the future, but this place is quite big because I'm experimenting in a way with building at the moment, so I'm trying to, you know, it might get a bit too big, I might adjust it in the future, but this is where I wanted to go to. I actually built this about 10 minutes ago. Looks a bit shoddy. If Space wants to come over here and fix it, because I don't know how you do this upwards, but I think it looks okay, this pathway. It was before, it was just across here, and you couldn't come up here, but I think it looks okay-ish. That area and these 3 points here are the ones that put me off the most, and that one's a bit iffy as well. But yeah, we come up here. I think that could probably be brought up one block. The reason I'm building it like that, I think, is because it's similar to the way... Oh no, because these are top blocks, that's why it's weird. Alright, I could probably do this. But then that looks weird. I'll leave it as that for now. Whatever. But yeah, it's okay. Not perfect, as kind of obvious. But yeah, I did some of the maths for this whole building. For the one I built, the lighting was a bit shoddy because I just wanted to do some quick lighting, so I had some overhanging glowstone. So that's what I've listed. I've listed 25 chests needed in total, 7 glowstone, which is just the overhanging lighting, 230 white stained glass, 20 trapdoors, 56 dark wood slabs, 858 dark oak wood logs, 13.5 stacks ish. It's actually 13.4 stacks. So it's about 13.5. I got more than 13.5 in there. I think I've got about 15 stacks in there. 268 dark oak wood stairs, 8 red carpet, which isn't really mandatory, 13 dark oak fences, which is for the lighting again, 2 dark oak doors, and 4 item frames, and then we'll need 4 pickaxes, an anvil, and some levels. So that's going to be fine. I also need to drop my ender chest down, because I realise I haven't yet. Let's put that there. See all these coming out of here. We can leave 9 of them in there. But yes, what I'm going to do, I will on camera do the first arch, and I'll probably do the layout as a different upgrade thing, and then I'll complete the other arch, and I'll do some of the other stuff because I actually haven't got the white stained glass, which is going to be a bit of a pain. But the whole point of this build, this is another reason I'm building it here, is the entrance is going to be here. It actually goes out and then that way. And I can build it a bit back and have it coming out onto this bit, which is pretty cool, I think. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to be able to build this properly. I did basically plan how to build this. Like, I didn't use as any tutorials or whatever, so I should be able to build my own building. This would be where the doors are. Let's actually do some dirt there. It's actually that there. And I think it's that. So, yeah. So from the ground, yeah, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you do that up 2, up 1, up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 2, up 1, up 1. And then these are supposed to... This one is supposed to be like that. So that's the first arch. Not obviously finished, because I do have some dark oak stairs on it when I actually build it properly, as well as... so those are where the doors are. But let me just... Oh, that was... Oh no, that's not as bad. But if I can just get rid of these... I now have a shovel. I forgot to take it out though. And this is just quicker. These also come up, I think it's 3 or 4. It might be 4. 4. That. I'll leave it as that. I'll have to have a look in the future or when I go back to the other world. But this should theoretically be 1, 2. That's just some dark oak doors. I completely for a moment I nearly forgot that you make 3 from 1 craft. I like the dark oak woods or dark oak doors. But yeah, that'll be that. All these missing bits here, these are going to be for white stained glass, and this is going to come out and across, as I said. So I'm actually going to build the out bit, like I'm going to build the frame, like this goes forward this way a couple of blocks. I can't remember how many, that's why I'm going to have to go to my other world. And I'll build the basically bottom frame bit, and I'll see you once that's done. Okay, so this is going to be basically the entire size and shape of this building. So this is going to be the archway that you walk into. You're going to obviously walk through the doors and you'll be in the building. Now, there's a little bit down here, which I'm going to fill in with this in a second. I like the idea of it being like this though, at like if I just doing the floor bit later, and I like having the idea of having like a pillar holding it up. so it's not just flat to the floor. I think that might be something that I can do a bit with in terms of design. But as you can see, there's these little bits of things sticking out here every so often, and what this is going to be where the windows are. So there's going to be two here, two bits of glass here, two bits of glass here, bit of glass there, bit of glass there, two bits there, two bits there. Basically, in all the empty gaps there is going to be this, and obviously this is going to go up. I think, if I remember correctly, each of these go up 4 blocks. So this is going to be the first one. It'll go up 3 more after that, and so will the glass. So the glass will go up 4 blocks for each empty gap. So hopefully that's going to be good. I also got to think of possibly better lighting. I might have carpet lighting. Potentially, or leaf lighting. I'm definitely thinking of doing that around my area. Need to find some jungle leaves because they're the ones that blend in the best, and I might do it in spawn as well because we're currently littered with torches. So what I might do is similar to what I did at my base is basically take a massive area of spawn, take the entire like a cube, or not cube, like a square that covers the entire of the spawn island. I have the seed for the world so I can test this out. But like basically have like a block there and a block at the very other end of there, and fill it in with torches, underground under leaves and stuff, at specific individual areas. So specify like depending on like how far it is away, and that should hopefully light up while also making it look decent as well. I might have to do it with jack-o'-lanterns. If I could, I'd do it with glowstone, but I need to make a witch farm for if I were to do that. So what we're most likely going to do is do it with jack-o'-lanterns first, and then potentially switch over every so often once we get some more glowstone to doing glowstone instead. Let's see if I can get. I want to get the achievement, which is killer thing from 50 meters away. Probably want to get it because it's not 50 meters, but god damn it. Because I found out I only need 6 more achievements on the server, and they're all the difficult ones. Actually, let's have a look quickly. So we have bake a cake. I haven't done that. Yeah, that's not too difficult. When pigs fly, not too difficult either. Sniper duel, that's a quite difficult one. Killer skeleton with an arrow fired from more than 50 meters. I don't know if you could do that vertically. We'll have to test that out. I think it should work. Librarian, I just apparently haven't built bookshelves yet because I traded for all of mine. And then there's adventuring time, which is discover all the biomes, which we need to find. We need to find a nice spiked ice biome anyway in order to do that achievement, so that is something I have to look out for. So yeah, I'm going to build this up a bit more. Going to build the other arch and stuff like that, and I'll see you once I've done that and made a bit of progress. What I'll do is I'll do the arch here, and then the sort of frame. I want to call it a brace. I don't know why, but sort of like there's a 2 block. You'll see it when I get it done. But it goes from there and then goes to over here in the middle of this arch. So I'll see you once I've gone and built all that. Okay, so I went a bit further than I said I was going to. The entire roof is essentially done. Currently, it is just made of dark oak logs. It's not supposed to be. Inside, I might actually come in here with some upside down stairs in the future. Possibly birch ones, maybe, to contrast with this. But up here, we are going to have to put some dark oak slabs, or dark oak stairs and slabs, to get it all looking nice. So up here, it's just basic, you know, it's just basic. It's pretty. All you can explain my builds is just basic. But yeah, this needs to just be filled in with a ton of dark oak stairs. And you may be wondering, like, I've used all this, but I still have it. I should have it. Okay, it's not as much as I thought it did. Okay, I was going to say I have a ton of dark oak wood left, more than it's going to take for stairs and some slabs. And we'll be showing you why that is in a minute. I just need to get all these slabs and such done. Alright, so all that is now done. I have put up the stairs and the slabs up here. Let's actually have a look through throwing an ender pearl up here. You can see this is fine up here now. Not really going to be seen too much, so it doesn't have to be pretty, but it just has to kind of be spawn proof and, you know, look okay, because, you know, we have a massive tower thing and a tree and volcano, and they're quite tall, and, you know, they'll be able to see the top of it, so it can't look ugly. But, yeah, this is going to be this thing now. So these are the doors. I've actually put in this row, which I forgot to put in. And I've taken away the floor here. So the plan is we're gonna go and, well, I hope at this point, I think I used more dark oak than I actually brought with me, because I used a bit too much, I think, on the stairs. But we might have to cut down one or two of these. But if we do, hopefully we get enough leaves from it, or enough saplings that we can replant it. If not, I have a few back at my base, so we can go and replant them as well. So the point of this, or what we're going to plan to do this, is just it's a pattern in the ground like this. So essentially, we're going to have every one is going to go like that, and then we're going to have the others going like that. Then we're going to alternate the pattern like this. So it kind of creates a nice little pattern here. And we'll do that throughout the entire of this thing. Now, hopefully, as I said, we're going to have enough wood to achieve this. I may also have to switch some of these out for lighting. At some point, I'm thinking it's better to do lighting in the ground, because that's where stuff is going to spawn. It's not exactly going to spawn up there. But I'm also thinking about putting some glowstone in those 4 spots there, and maybe each one of the corner bits as well, if I can get enough of it. I say glowstone more than I say jack-o'-lanterns, because jack-o'-lanterns require, or not to be placed at least, they require a block underneath them, and that's going to be a pain. It's still achievable, but it's just a pain to actually do. So glowstone is a nice alternative there. Nope. And as I said, well, as you can see at least, this is going to take a lot of dark oak wood, and I hope that we're actually going to have enough. I also, as I previously said, going to need a lot of white stained glass. I think what was it, 230 is what I wrote down. 230 white stained glass. Not going to be too bad. I mean, emerald wise, we have quite a lot of emeralds. We have, as I also said, a pyramid made of emeralds, and also a very large amount of pumpkins that we can trade for emeralds. And we are just going to have to simply just get a lot of glass from our librarians. I think the good trades I have for them just need refreshing at this point, so I just need to wait for the sugarcane farm to get a bit better. I think the sugarcane farm is nearly got 9 stacks in it now, so that's quite good. That's over the time that we have been logged in and loading up the area, because currently that area is not loaded because I am in spawn. And then we can also take all the stuff from, you know, across the spawn area that has that. Hopefully we have enough. And I'm not sure, well actually, in theory, my my other sugarcane farm that's in my old base should be running right now. Which isn't going to make too much, but better than nothing at this rate. So, yes. So hopefully, now going to have enough. Let's just do it this way. It's easier than us doing it any other way. Oh, no, we definitely do have enough. Okay. So that is the floor pattern. I may need to do maybe an outline of here, like in wool or something, to maybe, or part of it in a different color, because it's going to be a bit, it's weird on the eyes, I've noticed, or I'm noticing. Let's close the doors, God. Make sure that nothing could get in through every open wall of this entire place. It's just weird seeing open doors like that. I don't know why. It just feels wrong. Oh God damn it. I can't close doors. But yeah, now is going to be, here is going to be, right, so I better explain it. This is where you're going to enter in. For now, what I planned it to be is quite empty. Like, there's going to be a desk that's going to be here where you're going to do the payment stuff, and in this area here is going to be where the chests are set up. So I actually planned the chests to be like that. And I think I put them 3 layers up, which I'm not really expecting to get that many diamond pickaxes, but you never know. Once I trade all those pumpkins, you never know how many you're gonna get. And then I think I had it as just being like this in the sides. Let's just get these over here as well. Let's remove that. Hopefully I have enough. Might actually run out at this rate. And And I can't remember how I did the rest of it, but basically the point is there's going to be upside down stairs here, 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 and here with an item frame on them each. I need to go sort that out. It shouldn't be too difficult because we have a few cows around here, and I'll just be able to sort all that out. Then those are going to have renamed diamond pickaxes. One's just 3 of them are going to be enchanted. I think I'll just keep them to unbreaking 1 ones so I can easily get them. But they're going to be renamed. So the one that's there, which has no enchantment, is just going to be called no enchantment. Rename it to that. So when you hover over, you'll be able to see it says no enchantments, and then it's going to be full of the ones with no enchantments. These can be efficiency 5, unbreaking 3 on its own, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, fortune 3, and efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and silk touch. So yeah, and then we're just going to have to fill in the glass and all the other stuff. So what I'm actually going to do now is drop all of these in, and we're actually going to transfer some diamond pickaxes over, and you know, hopefully today we can get the place open, preferably, and then I can tell the guys on Skype and be like, well, if I remember, I can be like, hey, this shop's open. You can buy pickaxe here, and oh yeah, we've also got to write a book as well. I've already got everything I need in the book written out. I just have to go copy and paste it, so that's going to be fine. But yes, 27 diamond pickaxes, very very good, and we're going to be selling those for 2 diamonds each. So in theory, if we sell all of them, that is what is that? That is 54 diamonds right there for people who want those. And in some cases, I don't think many people will probably go for them. Really, we can maybe change some of the prices. We can maybe do a conversion thing as well, where you can convert items. So you can convert like lapis and stuff for diamonds, or diamonds for like other items, like diamonds for iron, diamonds for gold, as such. Because I'm the only one with an iron farm, and I don't know if people are taking from it. I've said they can if they want, but like, you know, we can maybe make an iron exchange, similar to what Space had on the last server, except I think he had a different idea. I think he had iron for any other items. This would be diamonds and stuff for iron. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some of the glass and other stuff, glowstone and such. Oh, actually, you can buy glowstone from librarians anyway, so I might go do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go have to farm some emeralds and such, and then we are going to finish this all up. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, and I'll see you once that's all sorted out. Okay, so we are finally back. Now, it is actually the next day. I did also previously record this, but I found out that it turns out that within a day of time passing, having not turned off my computer and not closed the DX story at all, settings were changed. Instead of recording my speakers as one audio channel and my microphone as the other audio channel, decided to change that so it wouldn't record my microphone but my speakers twice. Bit of an annoyance, but you know, I can finally condense that down. It took about 10 minutes to do this final part, and that was because it actually took some doing. But you know, I've done that all now. Obviously, I had to re-record it because otherwise I'm just leaving you with no part of a video. And yeah, so this is the final product, or seemingly final product. There are a few tweaks I'll probably make to it in the future, but for now, the vast majority of the concept and idea and shop are done. So you walk in here, you know, I'm obviously going to finish the path up to here in the future as well. You'll come in here, we have a few bits of lighting. This one I'm not so keen on, but I need to think of another way to make it look a bit better. I might just add 1 glowstone instead of the 3 I have here. But yeah, we got this glowstone lighting in the roof. Probably do a bit up there as well. But I'm actually thinking of replacing all of these ones and on the other arch as well with glowstone, so we can have a light coming through the glass there. But yeah, we have a little counter area, and this is where all the pickaxe will be. This is probably going to be the payment chest. I'm most likely deciding it will set up to a hopper, and I'll go to another chest underneath, similar to what we did with the potion shop. Except this one actually has defined prices this time, so that's great. So we got 4 different categories. These are all actually, they are enchanted as you can see, but they're all the efficiency 1 pickaxe, or sorry, unbreaking 1 pickaxes, because I thought, what's the point of renaming a very good pickaxe to put as a sign when instead I could not rename it, have the very good pickaxe, and just sell it. So these are unbreaking ones. This is just 2 that were combined together. So we have a no enchantments pickaxe, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. I hope I spelled efficiency. Yes, I did. It looked wrong for a second. And we got efficiency 5 unbreaking 3, fortune 3, and efficiency 5 unbreaking 3, and silk touch. So those are all 4 of those. Starting from the bottom chest, obviously these 3 do not have any in there yet. We will get sorted onto that. We just need, well, actually, I was going to say we need a better way of getting books, because that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to use emeralds and books, and also potentially just enchanting books as a whole. And we made those farms. We made the leather farm and cow farm, and also we made the sugarcane farm, which is doing its very good job, and I'm going to still be building it up. Primarily, it's the wall at the moment, which I'll probably do the wall in the center made of stone for now, just because, you know, that's going to be where a majority of the resources go. But yeah, we actually have a book in here, which is the pickaxe prices. I actually went through this previously, and I actually had to write it out. That's what took over the majority of the time. But yes, we got the whole. There's 5 pages. There's 1 for each pickaxe and 1 for the you know, introduction to the shop. So we got Zogog's pickaxe shop, the shop for all your pickaxe needs. Buy enchanted or unenchanted pickaxes for cheap, competitive prices. I decided to say competitive as well as cheap because I don't know if someone else is going to be selling pickaxes or anything like that in the future. I think our prices are quite good in that regard. Also, in terms of our non-enchanted pickaxes, it's competitive against what you'd be using instead to just build the pickaxe. So, no enchantments. I've done sort of a similar layout for all of them. I got the name, a little description, price, and then a little sort of tagline essentially at the bottom, which is just supposed to be a funny little thing. So we got no enchantments, normal unenchanted diamond pickaxe. Description, 2 diamond pickaxes each, and cheaper than making your own. And that's true, you know, 2 diamonds for a diamond pickaxe, which is normally 3 diamonds. So this is kind of our little tagline, selling point, you know, in a nutshell sort of thing. So that's that. Efficiency 5 unbreaking 3, fast pickaxe. Oh, I realized I spelled that wrong. I'm gonna have to redo this. Fast pickaxe for your basic mining needs. No silk, no fortune. 3 diamonds each. Why enchant your own? So that's the point of, you know, we got a fast pickaxe. I'll have to redo that on a different book in a minute. But yeah, we got a fast pickaxe, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. You know, not got silk, not got fortune. 3 diamonds each. I'm thinking about maybe changing the prices around a bit as well. Might add some lapis or something to some of the prices. But why enchant your own? Essentially, that's our little tagline again. 3 diamonds, that'll still make you a normal pickaxe, but you're guaranteed efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. You can't get efficiency 5 normally in an enchant anyway. That creeper is really freaking me out because I'm so worried that the door behind me isn't closed. They are. Okay. So yeah, why enchant your own? Essentially, spend 3 diamonds, get guaranteed enchantments, and guaranteed efficiency 5, which, as I said, you had to put 2 efficiency 4 books together, or trade like we're going to in order to get that, and it's easier just to give the 3 diamonds in, get that pickaxe, and such. So then we have efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, fortune 3. Got a lot of ores, you want fortuning up, then buy this pickaxe with fortune 3 for the most resources possible. 3 diamonds each, this won't cost you a fortune. I like this little one. I found it, I laughed for a few minutes, just because it's one of those bad jokes that's, in my brain, it's so bad it's good. It's just kind of stupid, but it's also quite amusing. Because, you know, it's playing on the fact that you get fortune. But it's also kind of true, because you buy this pickaxe for 3 diamonds, you get let's say get 3 diamond ores, and you'll get probably about double back. So buy this pickaxe for 3, get 3 diamond ores, fortune them, and there's a high chance you'll fortune some of them. You'll probably get about 5 or 6, and you basically nearly doubled. You know, you get 6 back from spending 3, so you essentially get 3. And also, it's got unbreaking 3 and efficiency 5, so it's fast, and it will last a long time. You're not going to have to spend, you know, a lot of diamonds again and again and again, unless of course you die. Then we got the final one, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, silk touch. Save your inventory space by silk touching the ores that you find later. Find for fortuning later. 3 diamonds each, silky smooth mining. This is where I kind of lost the sort of. I couldn't think of anything funny to say. Basically, I've just said basically the normal use of a silk touch pickaxe, which is just save space. Like, what's the point in when you could, like, if you take a fortune pickaxe out and you mine, let's say 64 coal ore, you're going to have more than a stack of coal in your inventory. Whereas if you have silk touch, you're going to have a stack, and you're not going to be wasting inventory space. So, you know, obviously you can use it for stone, smooth stone, glass, and stuff like that. But I thought this would be a kind of one of the best ways to put across what you can use this for. Most people will know what you use Silk Touch for anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 3 diamonds each, and just silky smooth mining. Pretty basic there. And I've just put it in this chest because I thought people might not go directly for this chest, and I'm probably going to put some signs with arrows pointing down saying prices. So I'll have prices, arrow, going down, and then prices and arrow going down. And we maybe add some other stuff, maybe over here potentially, and maybe we can add an enchanting place over here if you want to do your own enchants and stuff like that. But you know, and we can maybe have a few floors. We can maybe go like have a little elevator going down to a cool enchanting room where you can. There's like these really cool enchanting rooms where you can pick what levels you want. Like if you want a level 1 enchantment, it'll like take away a certain amount of books and such. We might do that below, but what I'm actually pretty sure we'll do is not do that, and we'll do it in the library. I think it'll be pretty cool to do that in the library that I have planned. I just have to find a big, large place that can be used for that, and also where I need to make a design for it, make it look good and such. Could do here, could do it where that is. You know, have a nice little library. I don't want to, you know, I was about to say I don't want to obscure the volcano, but that's like the biggest thing on the server at the moment. So it's not really, it's going to do the opposite. It's going to be obscured by it. But yeah, that's kind of this. Obviously, going to do a bit of work over time. I'm also going to be doing some, hopefully, just more work over spawn in general. I'm thinking about doing all the lighting, redoing all the lighting, as I've previously said, making a massive square around the spawn island, doing equally spread lighting, putting like glowstone or jack-o'-lanterns, probably jack-o'-lanterns first, and then glowstone when we get all those resources. We can buy them with emeralds, but you know, it'd be nice to make a witch farm for it, which would be pretty cool because that's also more redstone for us. But yeah, basically making it like not invisible lighting, but like not spammed torches. It will just be lit up. People can build wherever they want, and obviously if they build over them, sort out our own solutions for lighting, make sure the place is safe, because there are still mobs spawning at night, which is not preferred, because like it just proves that this lighting isn't doing its proper job. And there's some like this and this don't need to be this close because they're not. Like for example, the lighting here, 14, goes minimum of 12. It's 7, I think, where mobs can spawn. So let's have a little look around, see if we can find a 7. I think there are okay. There's not going to be any over there, but like I think a few do spawn over by the mob farm or over by this farm. I think that might be due to like the villagers being there in some cases. But yeah, like every so often you'll get an area which has there's an 8 there. I think that's the lowest we've had. But I have definitely seen mobs spawning here every so often. So I'm going to go sort that out. It's going to take a while. Might be done before next episode or one of the future episodes. Also need to get rid of this thing, as I think I've stated before. Got a few projects to do. I need to make a little list, and you know, every time I think of something, I think of it, say I'll keep that in my brain, and I'll end up forgetting. So I don't want to do that. We'll sort that out, and hopefully we can get a few big projects done in the next probably 10-20 episodes. It's still weird. I feel like I've done a lot, but we're only on 18 episodes. It's one of those weird things. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you on Monday with some Tekkit Classic Reborn. Hopefully by that time, I'm not going to... This is the last video I'm going to record before my graphics card is supposed to come to be delivered at least. So hopefully by the time that gets delivered, and by the time that video goes up, and or at least gets recorded, I'll have got the graphics card, and everything should look a lot smoother, especially on Business Elite Plus. But yes, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on Monday, and bye bye.